Hello and welcome to another VR video from ParaPlaysVR. As you can see on screen, well, we know what time it is, don't we? The Oculus Rift is now out, it's in the wild, and it's going to be in your hands if you've ordered one. Now personally I've gone for the HTC Vive, which I've already covered in another video, the reasons why. And this video really was about, I think personally I made the right choice, and I'm sure I'm going to get a lot of abuse now from the Oculus guys out there. From watching the actual live stream, it was about a 5-hour live stream from Giant Bomb, and I watched the majority of it, and I watched the rest of the playthrough that they had on a second day, and it really didn't sell it to me at all. They just didn't seem that interested in the launch titles or the whole aspect of it, and a couple of times they actually said that it was like being in VR but having your hands tied together, because obviously the controllers are not out for Oculus, they don't come till later on. So really I think that they've jumped the gun. I think they tried to get out of the gate too early and get the lead. I think Oculus would have done a lot better had they had the hand controllers as well. And other things that just really didn't help the cause for VR was such as this demo on screen now. They were having connection problems, they couldn't connect. There was it Lucky Palmer, the guy who runs Oculus, who owns it, he didn't have the latest patch in order for him to get to, I mean, get your shit together. This not only affects Oculus, it affects the HTC Vive as well, because it was such a lackluster, boring launch. I mean, it was dreadful. It really, if I hadn't tried the Vive, I probably would have thought, you know what, I'm not going to bother. I'll just cancel and wait until the tech's better. They weren't even that bothered about playing it. They were swearing and just not. I mean, look at them at top. It's like a smacked ass, all of them. It really just didn't, for me, sell VR, and I think the only thing that can save VR now is the HTC Vive. And I'm not saying that as a HTC Vive fanboy, even though that's the one I chose. I still want VR as a medium to succeed, and I'm really hoping there's a bit more ooh-ha, a little bit more of a, well, a bit more excitement when the HTC Vive comes out. It may have been as well that a lot of those games that were on the launch for Oculus did really seem like tech demos, and I've mentioned this before, whereas there seems to be a lot more interesting, diverse games for the Vive coming out on launch, and it appears that Oculus are stopping that happening and not allowing the games unless they come directly from the store in order to go on HTC Vive, but that will change. So I don't know what you guys thought about the Oculus launch, but for me it really did leave a bad taste in my mouth, and I'm sure a lot of people just thought, you know what, it's a fad, it's going to fizzle out, when we all know, when we've actually tried it, if you have tried it, what an amazing medium VR can be. So that's my little rant about the Oculus Rift launch. It really was a wet balloon, and I'm hoping that the Oculus Rift can pull it back, and that the HTC Vive launch is going to go off with a bang. Let me know your comments below. In the meantime, I shall see you in the next video, because it's nearly time for the Vive. It's on its way. It's getting packaged up by beautiful bikini-clad angels right now, and it should be in my greasy little mitts within the next 7 to 10 days. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.